Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 4 with me, FalseSymmetry, and today we are standing on the most almighty submarine ever. Look at this thing go. It has changed quite a lot since the last episode, if you guys saw that. If you haven't seen it already, make sure you go check it out. I did a cool time-lapse of me building this thing, and also, yeah, it's changed a little bit since last episode. We have finally found that we have enough. Well, I actually had to head back to the spawn town. We actually had enough of the dark grey carpet to cover this whole thing and make it pretty spawn proof. I also decided to go the extra mile and add some iron trapdoors all the way along, not only there around the outside but also the front as well, and I think it looks pretty incredible. Let's have a quick flyby and see just how this thing looks in the very, very pixelated, horrible rain that is going on the server right now. I haven't got Optified, so I still can't change it and remove it. I have to deal with the rain as is, but look at that thing. I think it looks pretty incredible. I'm very, very happy that I chose to add some extra stuff off camera to it. But today we're not going to be admiring the outside, as instead we're going to be getting out of this lovely, well, not so lovely rainstorm and heading inside. Yes, today is the episode we start building the interior of this. There is a torch on the floor that is not stopping things from spawning. Perfect, there we go. So the area in here doesn't look that big. I mean, it is actually quite large. It actually goes quite the way down here, and we have plenty of space. This is the back of the submarine, and the front is over there. So my idea here is to firstly see if I can make it an extra floor tall, so making it too tall, at least in this area here where we have like a taller ceiling. Back there, maybe we won't be able to fit in a second floor, and neither at the front over there either. But here, it makes me feel like I can put like a room here without any issues. Other than that, though, I think I need to just spend a bit of time wandering back and forth, planning out where things are going to be going, planning out if, I get off on the first floor from the ladder, perhaps, or if there's going to be stairs in this place. I really do not know in the slightest. I really don't know how submarines are usually laid out, but seeing as though this is a false lab submarine, it can be as false lab-like as I can make it, I guess. So it can have basically whatever I fancy inside it. I'm even tempted to add like a glass bottom to it to make it extra special, but I think that might be taking it a little bit too far. So let me do some planning, working out where some floors are going, and hopefully we're able to get a few different rooms in this place. So the first floor has been decided upon, and that is directly down this stair here, and it ends about here. I guess I could actually continue this if I wanted to, maybe through a doorway. And I guess I'm going to kind of block this in slightly, and then obviously have to block it in even more. Like from down below, I'll have to obviously fill in these gaps here and here at some point. But for now, I think this works. Now, down the bottom, I think I want sort of the engine room and maybe the crew bedrooms, because obviously that would be in quite a small cramped area as well. Whereas the actual technical stuff, the chairs with the maps up on the wall, we want those up here, perhaps in this main room, so that when you come straight down, that is the first room, you get to the control room. Then at the front over there, we need some sort of like, I guess, I was going to say pilot. Pilot's not the word. I don't know quite the actual terms for different submarine rooms. I should probably do a little bit of the old Googling on the interwebs and seeing what these actual rooms are called, perhaps, and seeing if there are any other rooms. So I think I'm going to do that right now before I go any further with this, so that we have a little bit of research behind what we're doing. But I'm actually thinking about removing this ladder here, making it like that, and then putting a ladder down here to get down to the bottom level. So you kind of have to almost run away along this level, go down, and then run along the bottom level, and then maybe that ladder there will connect floors, perhaps. We will see. I guess, like, yeah, you know what, I can have a small corridor here. It's tall enough. As long as we've got enough room to walk, I think that should be okay. If not a little bit cramped. But hey, it's a submarine. What do we expect? So some time has passed and I have been organising what room is what. We've got the control room here that I mentioned before, right below the main entrance. This is going to be a balcony. I'm actually planning on putting glass panes across there. Although, saying that, I've also put ladders, so I guess in an emergency you can break through and get back up here nice and easily. Down here though, this is where the generator / engine room will be. I've also put propeller shaft there because this is obviously where the propeller is, and I don't know, I guess I need to build something there that looks sort of technical. And anywhere I look, I can't find proper, like, photos of things, and yeah, it's very, very difficult. I'm basically going to have to just make it up as I go along. We've got kitchen / bathrooms down here as well somewhere, maybe the back end of the sub, and then here is the living quarters / bedrooms. And at the front over here, we'll separate this room off with some doors perhaps, and yeah, this will be the office quarters / steering control station. Yeah, basically that is that. And I think, is there anything else up here? I think actually, oh, I've got a ladder, there we go. Up here is actually currently my storage room, because I didn't have anywhere to put that stuff, and there isn't much room here. It's mostly just a corridor, so maybe I'll just put some extra machines at the end or something. Or maybe just use it quite literally as I'm using it now as a storage room. Maybe some chests up on the walls and some furnaces one side perhaps, and just having it as kind of a practical room. So, where shall we work first? I think I want to work up here at the control room first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some quartz stairs. If I have, okay, I don't know where my crafting table has gone. Did I take that with me elsewhere? Probably. So I'm going to make some quartz stairs, and those are going to be the chairs in this room. I'm also, I think, going to, my plan was to use furnaces as the actual, like, machinery. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to line them up, put chairs next to them, and then I think grab some item frames. And saying that, I haven't got any maps on me, so we're going to have to go fetch some maps and map out some of the areas. So let's build this first, and then we'll go map some of the ocean around us. Okay, so I was thinking I could fit a lot more chairs in here than I actually have been able to. There are only 4 spots, but I guess, you know, being a research sub more so than a war submarine, or, you know, what do they call them? I'm not even sure. Attack submarine, I guess. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter hugely. I want to get some levers. Actually, there's some right there. In fact, there's some tripwires as well. And put some little things. I think I'm going to put one there. And these are going to be kind of just little controls. I think maybe we could put some, I don't know if I can fit both an item frame and a pressure plate. Oh, I can. Maybe I'll put white pressure plates though. Have I got any iron? That could look pretty fantastic actually. Okay, iron pressure plates made. Let's swap those out. And yeah, they look a lot better. We've even put lighting in the ceiling, flatten the ceiling out a little bit, because this is where the big bulky thing is at the top. And that is what the control room looks like. I'm not sure if I should completely cover up this thing here and have like a... You know what? Actually, there is room for me to do this. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I want it to feel quite cramped in here. I mean, not too much that it looks like ridiculous, but I definitely want it to have the right feeling of a submarine. I think I'm going to remove those. I'm going to keep the lines very, very straight and very, very simple in here. Although I am tempted to add like little plant pots here and there just to keep the homely feeling, perhaps. Yeah, so now we've got a door here that separates both rooms. Am I able to do that? And perhaps, you know what? Oh, I can't do that. Okay. That isn't quite possible. We'll put that back down, we'll put that back down, and I think what I'll do is put a... Should I put a lever down, or shall we go with another button? I think we'll go with another button. We'll put one there, and this is the little balcony floor, so this one doesn't have a light, which we should probably change. I don't know where to put it, though. I guess I could put it in the floor, and technically it would light up both floors, so that could work. In fact, carpet along here might not be a bad idea, seeing as though this room doesn't really have a purpose. I might just put some chairs in here and like a little bush either side, and we'll have it as like a proper, like, relaxed submarine, perhaps. Almost like a holiday. No, not quite like a holiday, but yeah. Okay, so let me quickly go get some maps. I think I've got some that are facing the ocean. And, yeah, we'll plonk those in there and see if that looks any good. And if so, we'll continue with perhaps making some bedrooms as well. Okay, 4 maps have been gathered. We've got one over here. So this one is like the whole shebang. So that shows absolutely everything. Is that going to stay there? I think so. This one here is quite plain and simple. We're going to put that on there. We've got this one here, which is kind of, I guess, a close-up, so we'll put that on there, and then we've got a plain water one over there. And I think that they work. I might actually swap these two around, just so we've got kind of one very detailed and one very plain on each side. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. It kind of makes me feel like I need more in here. I wish you could kind of add like a border to these. I wish we had frames. That would be amazing if we had frames. And you could kind of pick like a corner frame, like a full frame for a square, a corner for like if you want to make big ones, and then a horizontal and a vertical frame. So you could build this frame around, you know, however big you have a map on the wall. That would be amazing. I wish I'd thought about that before. So that is that for the maps. All I need now is to make some carpet up, and we should have then done both the things that we said we were going to do, and hopefully they're looking pretty snazzy. I think so. I think I'm pretty happy with it so far. Here we go. Carpet down there. And yeah, we'll be able to keep an eye on the engines from up here. So let's head down there and see if we can build some sort of engine room. This is the difficult part. I'm not looking forward to it. Right, now in the living quarters, I am planning on quickly just doing this, making... Oh, I was going to say making that all smooth and nice there so that we can actually start building. Do I have any more? Did I bring any more? I did bring some more. Okay, good. Whew. Okay, that was a close one. I didn't think I would need an awful lot, but I guess filling in these little gaps here and there to make everything look nice and sleek is kind of difficult. What is this right here? Ah, okay, that is underneath the ladder. That was if I wanted to continue the ladder downwards. This here, though, yeah, I think this is where we're separating things. So there's a separate thing here. This is going to be the generator room. That is where the balcony is. So, yeah, this will be the kitchen and bathrooms. I don't think I can do that. Okay, fair enough. There isn't a lot of room there to do that. So, I'm not sure how we're going to do kitchens and bathrooms. Thinking, actually, though, if we separate this, say that this is the kitchen. It's quite a large kitchen for now. And then, let's say that there's, like, a bathroom. I feel like, yeah, like, maybe we do this. And have, like, a bathroom there. And then, like, we'll do another one, like, here. So just like little bathrooms or toilets. Maybe just one big bathroom that has a toilet and sink and stuff in it. Right here, perhaps. I think that could work. Although, I don't know how we're meant to add like a door and stuff. I guess something like that. Imagine those are actually clay. And then here being the living quarters. So this is like, you know, some poor person's like right next to the bathrooms. In fact, saying that, can you still do bunk beds? I know it's going to look very cramped, but that's kind of the idea. Yeah! I could do bunk beds down here. That is sweet. Okay, well that is kind of perfect. So I guess build a few of those along here. And yeah, we'll just keep everything one side, and then that basically means that the pathway is here instead of down the middle, which is where it then changes to, down here. Okay, cool. So, living quarters sorted. Need to put maybe, I guess, furnaces along here somewhere. Maybe a sink or something. Yeah, I reckon we can fit it all in. Maybe add some doors as well to separate things even more. But yeah, I think this is going to look pretty snazzy. Update number 1,000,002. We have got the bedroom sorted. Bedrooms sorted, kind of sorted. Ooh, that does open. That's good to know. Okay, I basically put iron bars above that. Not iron bars, iron trapdoors. They look good though. I like them a lot. We've got some bookshelves in here. Changing it up. We haven't done the bathroom. The bathroom is got a door, but other than that, it hasn't got anything else. Neither has the kitchen, but got this all done. Put a carpet down so it looks completely separate than the rest. Haven't put an actual door on that because I don't think it needs one, but I have put 2 doors on the steering control room, which is in here, which all I've done is put a light and a ceiling in. That will basically be loads of buttons, loads of levers, maybe a chair or two, and that will be it probably. So we haven't done the area down there. This area looks quite pretty. It's kind of just like a little living quarters, kind of just little mini kind of stair area, not stair, ladder area. But yeah, everything is looking good. I also added kind of a little bit of glass here because I feel like it needed it. And you might have seen in the previous clip, I've got this little seating area up here too. Now, I think what I want to work on next is actually the engine room. which is basically continued on from the kitchen that isn't built yet. And I have been looking up images for this. Now, I don't think I've got the blocks on me right now, so let me quickly go fetch them, but I have an idea for this room. So looking at the images of engine rooms, they either seem to have an engine there and an engine there. I'm going to call them engines. They're probably not engines. There's going to be people in the comments being like, technical terms false, this and this and this is what they're called. So yeah, basically I need to have something on the right, something on the left, which means the pathway which will go down the middle, which is kind of the opposite of what I was going to do. I was actually going to build the big engine in the middle and then be able to get around the outside of it. But I guess some of them look a little bit like this. They kind of look like they're like, maybe not that tall, but they are just, I don't know if this is the right colour actually. This is the light grey clay. Isn't quite the right colour. Looks a bit weird. But yeah, it seems a little bit like they're kind of this size and shape and kind of thing all the way down, which I think will be okay as long as we find some kind of pattern that looks sort of similar and we can add. So you can't add like things like pipes in Minecraft, so I guess like adding little details like buttons, levers, things like that. I could even actually get some end rods and maybe use that for lighting in here, because it does look quite dark, although I would kind of like it to be darker than the rest, which is probably going to be impossible without it being spawnable. But yeah, that is my idea. So let's see if I've got a better block for that, and yeah, we'll get building. Okay, having a little bit of trouble building this room right here, mostly because I've fallen through the floor. Had to go fetch the block that's actually now at the bottom of the ocean. There we go, got it, and place it there. So I'm building a propeller right now, having to be a bit careful with the shape of it, let's just say. So I'm going to have it like that, I think. Going to remove this light, and now it's super, super dark in here, and you can't actually see the thing. So I think I need to actually, go back down there, down the end, and put like a light right at the end somehow, so you can just see the lights. I kind of made this difficult for myself, haven't I? Maybe if I put one there. I'll probably do it on the other side as well, just so that we get kind of a nice even lighting going on. And I think I'll place these back like so. You can kind of see them quite well, which is not what I want. I guess actually, you know what, if I put like a, will that change the lighting a little bit? If I do this, what if I do that? I don't know, it makes it so you can't see it, I guess. We'll test it out, There we go, I think that works okay. It lights up enough that you can see it. So this is what we've got for the engine room. There might be too many cobwebs right now, but that's fine. It is meant to be an old dusty room. I need to do something here. I think these are going to be spawnable. Actually, wait a second. 8. 8's fine, actually. I want it to be dark and gloomy, so I think this works. That's meant to be the propeller something or other. I don't even know anymore. I'm not even going to use technical terms to describe what's going on here. Just, it is what it is. There's levers and stuff everywhere, and it looks like it, I guess, should. Now I guess we're going on to the kitchen, which again could be quite dark. I guess it's got a little bit of light, probably enough for what it needs. Yeah, so we need to do that. And we need to do this bathroom here, and I think that those are the only 2 rooms, except for the one up there that my shulker boxes are currently in. But yeah, I think we definitely need to write something on these signs, some kind of warning sign, and yeah, this engine room is sort of okay. Bit messy, but I mean, what are you gonna do? They look very messy. They look like this on the images, to me at least, so there you go. So everything else is pretty much complete. I'll give you guys the full tour in just a minute. But for now, actually, let's put a couple of these down here, just for tempering measures. I need to actually find, that is my quartz one, I don't want that. I'm trying to build in here when I need to actually hold on to these. I can't place them down anywhere because they're just going to be in the way. I'm thinking though, actually we might need the quartz one. Do I have any stairs on me? I do not. Let's put the quartz one down then. Pick up some stairs that don't exist, which is fine. I'm thinking we're going to have to just put a couple of like seating areas in here. Actually, am I going to be able to place a piston the right way around? Oh, I don't know if I can. Might have to do this. Oh, it's raining. Oh, that might be bad. I haven't decided whether or not this is actually spawn proof. Yeah. We're definitely testing it out, but in the most dangerous way possible by coming up here and standing. So yeah, if we go down here, go round, here we go. Yeah, so a couple of little areas like this, just like little meeting areas, I guess. And we're going to have to do the same again, popping up to the top. As long as we pick up the material, we're all good. But I think there should be enough room. Let's go down this one. There we go. The only problem with that one is that, like, 2 trapdoors go off. Oh, wrong place. Yeah, so I think you're doing that, and I guess we'll have to... I've probably put too many, by the way, guys. I've probably put too many flower pots down, but you know what I'm like, so hey, I'm just going to go with it. If I like flower pots and Azure Blue Air flowers, then I shall do that. This is my submarine. If I want it to look pretty, it shall. It shall look very pretty. So let's grab some more carpet, put some carpet down the middle of this floor, and then I think it's all done. You know what, guys? I think this is actually all done. Let's give it the running tour. So let's quickly head up here. Let's show you guys where... I can't... Oh, it's so hard to get out of this one. Okay, this is the front of the submarine here. It's a shame it's raining again. But if you pop down, hit, pop down, hit, pop down. There we go. Got it. On the first level, which we just built, is the little seating area. We've got a little sign that says control room / viewing balcony ahead, which if we carry on through, got the control room looking really fancy. I really like this glass above. If we head through here, little seating area and a big view of them. Very, very messy. I need to get rid of a couple of webs. Engine room and also the propeller, whatever it's called. Propeller something or other at the back there. Now we can't go down on that ladder there, so we have to go all the way back to the front of the submarine. And here we have... Oh, but... Okay, I forgot a room. Okay, steering room will be done in a moment. This one has 2 doors that open. Just, you know, just for an emergency, perhaps. So yeah, that is the steering control room, which will be done soon. Little lobby area, little bedroom, kind of bunk beds. Yeah, I don't want a top bunk. That aspect, there's no way I could fit in there. I mean... I'm not large, but you know it's quite a tight spot. In here we have the bathroom, which is that's a sink, that's a loo. Who knows if there are showers on this place? And then through here we have the kitchen, which has furnaces. It has a couple of mugs. Got a little storage area. Got like a sort of oveny thing here. We've got hard hats must be worn. Who knows? Hard hats on a submarine. Actually, that sounds really weird. Perhaps not. We'll have to change that. And yeah, and then the engine room back here, which does have a view of the balcony, which you can sort of get up if you want to have a peek over there, but isn't super practical. So yeah, that is basically it. I just need to figure out what to do in the steering room, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so the last thing we need is an item frame and a map. I've got the map, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to copy one of the ones that is in the submarine here. So sad it's still raining. Look at this thing, it looks incredible. I'm so happy with it. It's like I don't know, like it's like a little play thing. It's like I can just jump in here and be like, oh yeah, control room. Kind of, I don't know, kind of epic. Okay, where do we need to go? I need to head... I'm already lost. I'm lost in my own submarine. This is not helpful. Okay, down in here. I guess that's kind of what I want, though. I want it to feel like it's lost. Oh, you know what? We have to go to the control room. Quick, to the control room. I've forgotten where the ladder is. There we go. And I think we're going to plonk this one here in the main control room, I guess. Perhaps, or perhaps that one. Yeah, maybe this one. Maybe the larger one. They've got to view what everything looks like. Okay, there we go. Put one in there. And if we carry on running through, back down to the end here, plonk ourselves in here, put a little item frame up there, plonk that there, and I think we are good to go. This looks a bit weird in here, but hey, I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do other than build a room that looks somewhat okay. I mean... It's pretty average. I don't know if there's anything I can do with the floor, perhaps. I guess I could always put some more carpet down and make it look a little less... Yeah, I guess that works. Just to contrast the walls a little bit. But that is it, guys. We have finished the submarine. Let me know what you think of it down below. It is a research submarine, so if you have any better ideas for perhaps like this room or even how the engine room or anything like that should look, then let me know down below. I'm struggling to get out of this thing. I cannot get out of my own submarine. There we go. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. We're ready. We're ready to set sail. Well, not quite. I mean, I am on top of it rather than inside it. But that is sadly it for this episode, guys. Remember to leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.
When Stanley approached the end of the video, he clicked the subscribe button.